If you have fight, give me fight. When you want, I'm gonna fight.
No, no, no. We don't want to see Stephen Wonderboy versus Belal Muhammad. For fuck's sakes, man. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. My name is Rob and this is Lever Talk. So today we're going to carry on the conversation around Khamzat Chimaev and what is going on with the UFC 269 fight. So let's look at just what's happened over the last 24 hours. Jorge Masvidal has dropped out due to an injury in camp. So therefore Leon Edwards has turned around and said that he's backing out. He doesn't want anything to do with fighting anyone. He's going to go home and spend time with the family. Pussy. Anyway, so then Khamzat Chimaev calls him out on Twitter and says, "Look, let's fight, bro." Like, obviously they were scheduled to fight before they both got the Rona. So Leon ducks out, doesn't reply to Khamzat. Khamzat turns around this morning, or like actually like 20 hours ago, calls out Gilbert Burns and Belal Muhammad on Twitter. All right. Burns replies, he's ready to fight. Belal replies, he's ready to throw hands. Fucking warriors, both of them. Fair play to those guys. At least they're not backing down like Leon Edwards did. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, you're hating on Leon Edwards. No, you guys have to remember, right? These guys are professional fighters. They need to fight. One, to make a living, but two, to entertain us. If they're not entertaining us with these drama-filled fucking episodes, then we're not going to be paying for the fucking pay-per-views, are we? So, like, that's the reason why everyone's hating on Leon Edwards, and I'm not hating on him. I'm opinionating on him that he's not my favorite fighter, and the fucker's just bowed out and disappointed all the fans. That's why I'm annoyed with him. Anyway, so fair play to Gilbert Burns and Belal Muhammad in responding. And then what happens? Nick Diaz calls out Leon Edwards. No one wants to fight that fucking... No one wants to see that fucking fight. Let's be honest. Like, Nick Diaz is, you know, gonna probably... He's one of the greats during his time, but he's had his time. Let's be honest, guys. He's had his time. Robbie Lawler fight was hard to watch. We don't want to see that again. So let's kind of look into it a little bit further. So let's look at Khamzat versus Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns is 5'10". He's got a record of 20-4. Obviously, you know, 170-pound division. His last few fights, he's had Stephen Thompson, Damian Mayer, Gunnar Nelson, Tyron Woodley, and obviously the Usman fight. He's won 4 out of the 5 last fights, and I think his win record goes back further than that. Definite potential matchup there. And who do I think Khamzat would win in? Khamzat would beat. That would be a really good fight. They're both really good wrestlers. They both have stand-up game. Definite fucking potential there. And then now, if we look at Belal Muhammad's about an inch taller than Gilbert Burns. He's 19-3. He hasn't fought as many people in the elite category in the welterweight division, but he's beaten Damian Mayer, who's an all-time legend. He's beat, obviously he had the no contest against Leon Edwards for the eye poke. Again, pussy. And then he beat Diego Lima, who's I think 17-8 or 17-9 in the MMA record. Lyman Good, who is 21-6. Like, it probably actually goes back further than that. Obviously, you know, I'm only just doing this off the top of my head. But Belal Muhammad is, I think, number 9 in the fucking division. So that is an awesome fight for Khamzat. Would I prefer to see Gilbert Burns? Yeah, probably, because Gilbert Burns is a little bit higher up there in the rankings. And then obviously that would then kind of propel Khamzat to a point where he could then fight in the top 5, which we all want to see. We all want to see Khamzat fucking destroy people, right? That's the whole point. I know for you people, I'm not dick riding him, okay? This is just a fact that the hype is real around this guy. Look what he did at his last fight. He ragdolled the shit out of someone. So don't tell me it's all, oh, you're just riding dick. No, the guy is legit. He wants to fight. And that's who we respect as the audience, right? Because that's what we want to see. We want to see people dominate. We don't, we don't want to see Leon Edwards go a 5-rounder with Nate Diaz and then nearly get wobbled at the end. Like, that was not the enjoyable part of the fight. That's not what we pay for, okay? What other options are there if if that doesn't happen. If Khamzat doesn't get to fight either of them. Vincent Luque, maybe. I mean, the Silent Assassin's definitely up there in like the top. I think he's number 3 right now, right? Let's have a quick look at the ranking. Okay, so if we look at the rankings right now, you've got obviously Usman as number 1, Colby Covington. Obviously, they just fought UFC 268, so that's not going to happen. Then you've got Gilbert Burns, so that would be an awesome way for Khamzat to come up through the ranks and pretty much put him in a fucking title contender position, right? You've got Vincent Luque, like I said, but I don't think Vincent Luque would be able to make weight for UFC 269. I don't think that's possible. Stephen Thompson potentially, but again, Khamzat. I think Khamzat would. I think he would beat him. I love, obviously everybody loves Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, right? But I just don't think it's going to happen. And then you've got Michael Chiesa, obviously Jorge Masvidal just dropped out, Neil Magny, some people have discussed that. And then obviously you got Belal Muhammad and Khamzat number 10. So there's a whole range of people. There's probably 4 people there who could potentially fight Khamzat. But I mean, I think the UFC would probably do it because they know he's going to bring in the money. Everybody wants to see that fight, right? There's obviously no point in fighting Nate Diaz, no point in fighting Nick Diaz. They might try force a Nate Diaz fight. That would be a good fight to watch, I think, just because, I mean, all Nate Diaz fights are watchable, but it would probably be a bloodbath because I think Khamzat would just ruin him unless he got caught in a submission, because obviously Nate's good on the ground. But I guess that's what the whole point of this video is just to discuss like Gilbert Burns. I think Gilbert Burns is the best option. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below. I want to know what you guys think, who he should be. And obviously, just a quick message to our boy, Leon Edwards. Step up, motherfucker. All right, entertain the fans. Remember, you're a professional fighter. You don't just back out. Most professional champion fighters would just take anyone short notice. They don't just back out completely of the card because Jorge Masvidal's just dropped out. Like, there's more people up there. Fight Gilbert Burns. You know, that would be fight someone in the top 5. So just Leon the eye poke Edwards just is not in my good books right now, guys. Okay, and hate on it if you want, must. But I think it's just the reality that we pay for the pay-per-views, we pay for attendance. I think he needs to entertain the fucking fans. All right, and that's the reason why you're not as hyped up as you should be, because you're just too serious, right? You're too serious and you don't want to get ragdolled in front of fucking millions of people. So that's my opinion. That's what's happening. Let's see what happens in the next couple of days when UFC flush out what's going to happen in UFC 269. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe, hit the like button, hit that little bell that notifies you next time I drop a video like this. And leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think. Until next time, thanks for watching and I'll see you.